Hey guys, what's up? It's Solo, and I know this one's gonna be a little bit late. I woke up a little late today, but we're gonna be talking about Rasputin. Now, if you guys don't know about what happened to Rasputin in season of, I believe it was season of Arrivals, when the pyramid ships showed up in the system, Rasputin got literally just shut off by the... How did I miss that? Anyway, he got shut off by the witness, and now he lives in an engram that is possessed by Bray, who is currently trying to put him in an exo body. Now, today's video, we're going to be speculating, of course, what's going to happen after he gets put into a body, because we know that Anna is working on putting him into a body, but she hasn't really been super successful with it. It's been taking up all of her time. That's why we haven't seen her in the story at all. And it's just, yeah, it's nuts. But basically, it's just going to be me going on a rant about what I actually think is going to happen with Rasputin after he gets turned into an exo. Because we've seen this happen before with another warmind, aka Charlemagne into Felwinter. If you guys didn't know that, Charlemagne used to be a Felwinter used to be a warmind known as Charlemagne, and we didn't get that revealed until I cannot aim. We didn't get that revealed until I believe it was Season of the Dawn, where we had a quest to get Felwinter's Lie, a shotgun. And in that quest, it basically revealed to us that Felwinter was actually the AI warmind known as Charlemagne. Which we had heard of Charlemagne before, but we didn't know what happened to Charlemagne, because all we knew was Rasputin was the last warmind left. And now we know that Charlemagne turned into an Iron Lord, aka Felwinter, which, in my opinion, is one of the best Iron Lords in existence, because Felwinter just did not care. But anyway, so talking about Felwinter, let's talk about Rasputin and what I think is going to happen when Rasputin goes into an exo. Now, there is some things that I do question, like whether or not Rasputin is going to remember anything. The reason why is because Rasputin, along with other exos, when they get rebooted, they don't remember. Even if they're not Lightbearers, they don't remember. So for example, Cade 6, when rebooted to 6, even if he wasn't a Lightbearer before, right? Still won't remember, because rebooting basically does the same thing. So that makes me wonder if Rasputin's gonna have any memory of being a warmind. We knew that Charlemagne knew that they were a warmind originally, but they didn't say anything. Like, they knew about it because of just like stories and everything kind of pointed to it, but they didn't say anything because it didn't matter, because they weren't technically a warmind anymore at that point. So, and they're too busy trying to defeat warlords. But yeah, I definitely think when Rasputin gets turned into an exo, he's gonna be helpful. I also feel like he might get turned into a new vendor. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like he's gonna try to be helpful, because he's gonna see that Bray brought him back, right? But he's not gonna know that Bray brought him back. He's just gonna know Bray brought him into the world. And then I feel like he's gonna either start selling something that will be determined later on, or he's going to become an actual main part of the story as an exo, since, well, Cade 6. Well, and Lakshmi, but Lakshmi sucks. Anyway, Now, as far as when this will happen, I don't know. There's speculation that it will happen in the next season, season 19. So right before Lightfall comes out. It could happen during the Lightfall seasons as well. We don't know how Bungie is, I guess, gearing it. Because if they do it during the next seasons, that means Rasputin's gonna probably play a part in Lightfall or the seasons in Lightfall as a whole. But if I had to guess what type of vendor he may be, I want to say they might make him into like a weaponsmith vendor. Because like I feel like that would be a good avenue for people to get like different roles on weapons. Like imagine if you guys ever played Destiny 1 where they had the like weapon bounties, where if you did the weapon bounties it gave you the weapon. It's kind of like that, except more, it'll be like more randomly rolled. That, mind you, this is my theory. I don't think it'll happen, but like I feel like they'll give him like a weapon bounty thing, or like something to do with bounties that you can do that are gonna give you more loot. And that'd be a cool way for them to reintroduce Rasputin and give him like a helpful role, seeming as he doesn't really have control of all the warmind stuff he did when he got shut off. So he's not going to be as powerful as he was. Unless he comes back as a Lightbearer. That'd be interesting. Because that is the second outcome that could happen, is that as soon as he gets put into the body, he's going to get a ghost and become a Lightbearer. And if he does, I will be afraid. Because then he'll be exactly how Fellwinter was, and we'll probably start doing some of the stuff Fellwinter did do. Like, you know, getting himself killed, responding with his ghost, and then shotgunning somebody upside the head. But if that were to happen, that means we'd also have to figure out what to do with him. Because he's going to be the second Lightbearer that's going to come in and be like, why are we using the darkness? Of course, Crow being the first one. And it's just weird to think about that. So either I have a weird feeling he's not going to be a Lightbearer, just because I feel like Bray is going to put him into his body, and then he's going to activate, and then she's going to tell him who he is. I feel like Bray will tell him about the fact that he was an AI warmind, potentially. So he may know what his past was like, but again, he doesn't have access to the warmind stuff unless later on we give him access. And maybe that's how we end up getting him into these like bounties, is like we give him access to, you know, the warmind archive, and then he starts like being able to replicate weapons. But who knows? This is like one of my more out there theories, because there's not really much to go on for it. Because the last thing we heard about Rasputin and Bray is that Bray had a breakthrough in putting his body into an exo, but she still wasn't sure if she could pull it off. And that was the biggest thing, is she wasn't sure if she could pull off putting him into an exo. So who knows? I just wanted to talk about this because I know I forgot to bring it in the last video where I was talking about loose ends. But that is one of the bigger loose ends, is the fact that Rasputin is in fact in an engram right now. And we have no idea what he's going to be used for. And with all this talk about, you know, stuff that's happening, like, for example, the rumors, of course, the tower being destroyed, aka city besieged, and all that stuff. Maybe Rasputin will become, like, a primary armorer. Maybe we'll lose Banshee. I doubt it, though, because Banshee's a G. Knowing our luck, Banshee will just show up and be like, hey, you thought I was dead? You're wrong. But who knows? But I definitely think he'll have something to do with like weapons and stuff later on in the game. Whether that be, of course, before or after Lightfall. But I definitely think he'll play at least a decent part in the city besieged theory. So I have a theory that he'll be in the game before city besieged happens. And if that is true, that means he's more than likely coming in season 19. Which kind of makes sense, because I feel like season 19 is going to be the like introduction of, oh hey, there's something going on this like distant place called Neomuna that's been hidden, you know. And then we're going to get sent there, and then of course all the bad stuff's going to happen, which is where I predict city besieged is going to happen. But who knows? Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button, comment down below. What do you guys actually think is going to happen to Rasputin? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.